The nice thing about the future is that we are free to think the future that we want. We are free to think the future that we want. How good is that? Each single person has got an hope for the future, a dream for the future, an expectation for the future. When I was a little girl, I looked more or less like this. And my dream for the future was becoming a journalist, traveling around the world, and influencing people's mind. And this kind of happened at the end of the day, because I ended up dealing with marketing and communication. But we, as people, more or less, we've got the same expectation for the future. We all would like, in our future, to feel safe, to love, and to feel loved and respected. And we also love opportunities. We would like to have the opportunity to influence our future, to design our future, to create our future. That would be really nice. Having the power to influence, to give to our future the direction that we want. Not only to our future as individual, but also to our future as a community, as a society. Think about that. How would that be? How good would that be? But that's difficult, huh? Is that difficult? Not really. It's not that difficult. It's all about focusing on the right things. Actually, the future is made up of 3 circles. The red circle is about concern. There, we find everything we are worried about. There we find worries about our health, about our children, about the crisis, about a war, about everything that may not work as we want. If we focus on the circle of concern, then we will have lost. We will have lost the opportunity to go where we want. If we invest our time and our energies focusing on that circle, on our concerns, we will go nowhere, because we have no power to do something, to do anything about that. But the good news is that there are also other circles. There is the circle of influence, where rely all the things that we've got the power to influence. But my favorite circle, and the key one, is the last one, the circle of control. There, we've got the opportunity to change our life, to influence, to generate, to create, to draw our future. And there's something important we can do. There are our commitment, our choices, our decisions. Every time we make a commitment, we decide to invest 10 minutes every day on something that is important for us. There, we are in the circle of control. Because there is when we decide to take the control and to give our life the direction we want. Whether we invest 10 minutes a day, or whether we decide to invest the rest of our life in that. Okay, I'll give you some example of that to make it more practical. And I will give you some examples about my life. Not because I'm Wonder Woman, but just because I'm normal. And having normal examples may make it closer to you, to the normal reality. Okay, I think I took the control of my life. I entered in the circle of control when I was country manager of Lush in Italy. At that time, I decided I wanted to influence people's attitude toward the work because I rate the personal enthusiasm of people much more than professional knowledge. So, in order to do so, I want people to know why they were going to work every single day, why they were coming to work. I wanted them to come to work inspired. So I used all the tools in my power to do so. I created surveys, and I asked people's opinion, and to express their opinion, their passion, and to influence company life. I gave them the opportunity to learn, to grow, to travel. I wanted people to feel empowered. Using speeches, messages, but using people as ambassadors. What else? While creating communication campaigns, we try to give to the the corporate communication, some values that were good as well for the society as a large. So while working at some projects, I was working for my personal values. And I was fighting my personal fights. Doing campaigns against the excess of packaging, or doing campaigns for animal testing, or for against animal testing, or for gay rights, for example. Okay, this is on the work level. But on the personal level, something very easy to do, for example, is this. My family is part of a group of families. We created a buying group. We buy our food, the things that we eat, from local farmers that produce organic products. Doing so, we use our purchasing power to influence the economy in the way we want. We would like to give the power to the companies that we choose, small local farmers that would like to grow organic products. Easy. Or something else, on Saturday morning, some friends of mine, mothers and non-mothers, we organize classes for children. We've got children coming in my house, and we work for educating them to the values that we trust. So we work to educate them to the unity. Unity in diversity, to generosity, to welcoming people. We try to educate our children to the values that we would like to see developed in the society. Good, bad, you may like it or not, but these are simple actions where I am taking the control of my personal future. But to take the control of our future, we also need something different. We also need a vision of the future that we want to create. Because I'm sure that we all have got a very clear vision of the future that we would like to avoid. We all know what we don't want from the future. But what is it that we really do want from our future? We need a vision, a positive vision. Also because all the great people that in the history influenced our ideas, our mind, all the people that year after year after year we keep remaining, those people had a positive vision, had the vision. And in their vision, there was never fear, there was never concern, there was no nightmares. There was dream, there was a positive thing. For example, what did Steve Jobs say? to the young students he met? Be worried, be careful. No. He said, stay hungry, stay foolish. What did Martin Luther King say? I have a nightmare. No, I have a dream. Okay, so I'm working to put in my control area my dreams for the future. I'm doing so for my family, for my daughter, and for me. So what would you like to put in your control area? Think about that.